And we are back. So, let's see if our technology is going to work for us. This is my favorite part, everyone, just in case you you didn't know, to find out if we can actually play music or not.
Oh, God.
And I hear music. Fantastic. So, when we last left our heroes, after a stinging betrayal by a once ally, Sky Austin, the party was taken captive along with the remaining survivors of the Cove. Bound and chained, they were taken to the northern stronghold where the pirates, cultists, and Lord Kabathi laid in wait. Upon inspection, Kabathi made a surprise announcement that all captives were to take part in the ritual. This seemingly rubbed Talia, the pirate captain, the wrong way, and with a few strategic glances made her displeasure known to Eli. That night, Eli and Alcor found a way out of their cells and made their way to Talia's chamber. There, an uneasy alliance was forged and a new arrangement made. If the party could defeat Kabathi, Talia would agree safe passage to the mainland. The next morning, you were all marched down to the ritual area where the unholy ceremony commenced. But before any harm was done, the cavalry arrived in the form of Dendar leading the Pixies, ambushing Kabathi and his troops. A vicious battle raged on, and over the course, we almost lost Eli. But in the end, our heroes did prevail, defeating Kabathi and his minions. Making your way back to the stronghold, the pirates kept their agreement and started preparations to leave the island. And high on the cliffside overlooking the water, you said goodbye to Dendar and the Pixies of the island before boarding the ship and setting course for the coastal metropolis known as Trelis. And so, our story continues. The waves are calm and the sky a bright blue as the vessel glides through the water. The familiar scent of seawater and brine fills your senses once again. However, this time you feel a sense of ease. You close your eyes to just take in the moment as warm splashes of sea spray gently brush across your faces. You have probably about 2 or 3 hours before land is expected.
Oh, man.
What would you guys like to do with your downtime?
Who are the other? Is it only people we know on board?
There are quite a few unfamiliar faces, mostly those of the pirates that are still loyal to Talia. But you do see many of the surviving Cove members, as well as Granny May and Schmeltzy and Raynor himself.
Okay. I have some ideas. I want to wait to see what the rest of the group feels like they want to do.
Group downtime activity?
It's your guys' downtime. You're welcome to do whatever you'd like.
Okay, can anyone hear us?
Well, I would say you guys are probably situated. Where would you like to be on the boat at this point in time? From what you've gathered thus far, there is your typical long front section that holds the main and front masts. It leads upward to a deck of stairs where you find the ship's wheel, and there seems to be a bit of a cargo bay that's being held underneath.
I mean, I definitely want to be on the deck. I don't know about you guys.
Definitely up top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. I want to say in like a lowered voice. We're on a pirate ship, so I feel like they have treasure.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
I'm in.
So I know we have some time, and we probably shouldn't start like stealing stuff right away, because if they notice that things are gone and we're still on board, then that's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we could do a little recon right now.
Mm-hmm. Trix
And
knows.
then when we get closer to shore, just
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we just developed this alliance right now.
Also, they were
really-
like the worst to us. We are in this situation because of them. So screw them. We owe them nothing. We should take all their shit.
it is stolen shit already.
Exactly. See, Trix?
So, I mean, do
You
they
always
even know
know.
how much they stole?
Probably not. Probably lots of innocent people's stuff.
True.
Let's go
It
take
wasn't really
it
them
back.
that attacked us. I mean, it was, but they were kind of under influence from Kabathi, and he was the one controlling the giant octopus.
Yeah, but like, don't you just want to see what they have?
No.
We could just see.
Yeah,
Let's
we
just
just
see,
see.
Oh,
and then we
okay.
can decide if it's what we want to do, right?
Okay. Pavo and Ollie don't want to do it. That's fine. They are moral, ethical birds and whatever you call Ollie. Ollie. What is Ollie again? Ollie, what are you? I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Tin men. So you guys don't have to come with us, but will you tell on
Okay.
us?
Obviously
won't
not.
tell.
But why risk starting things when we just finally got a sense of peace?
God, you're so lame.
Because I
Come
want
on, where's your
stuff.
sense-
Because I want to take
Yeah.
stuff. Who knows? They might have cool stuff. And they're not even that nice.
Listen, okay. If it's something that they need to live, like food or water or like medicine or things like that, we won't take it. But if it's something really cool, like what if I find like more sparkly jewelry?
I'm
Why
going to
shouldn't
stay
I
up
be able
here
to have that?
to maintain plausible deniability, and also so that if they throw you guys off, I will remain on the ship because I need to get to Trelis because I don't like gills. And I'm starting to smell like fish.
Ollie, you are very wise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so Ilara, Trix, Alcor. I don't know if you want in on this.
He's in. Come on, Alcor. I'll grab
Probably
him.
need to get you out of whatever you're going to do.
Alcor, you're really going to go along with this?
Supervising, I guess.
Oh
We're
my
not.
Oh God.
If we see that we're gonna cause too much trouble, we'll stop. We promise.
What's too much?
If we're gonna get caught and probably killed.
Die.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
we're gonna die, we'll stop.
It's
Oh,
just a
wow.
reconnaissance mission right now.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
doing
like-
a little snoop.
But
exactly.
Lara, you're kind of clumsy doing things like this. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
The last time we tried
I
to
am
sneak
not.
up on things, it didn't quite work out too well.
That is true.
Listen, that was just circumstances, okay? This time, I feel better about everything. It's gonna be fine. Everyone is just such Debbie Downers.
We're just gonna check it out first. See if it's possible. See if there's even anything here.
Exactly.
Even though I know there is.
You know there is. How do you know,
do you know
there
there
is?
There has to be. We're on a pirate ship. There has to be.
I thought the pirate expert was Ilara.
Yes, and I take out my book, Pirates, and it says right here, all pirate ships have at least a lot of treasure.
Yeah. See, super scientific.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
took it extra credit in school. I didn't take that class, so I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, because I studied way harder than you did. Clearly, and look how useful my information has become.
Well, I guess the future will let us know that.
Okay. So where do we think everything is? We have to find where people are guarding, where people are protecting stuff. That's where we want to go.
So how do you
Three-headed
suppose you get around
dog.
them if they're guarding it?
With
Not
the
that I wanna help
distraction.
you out, but people usually keep their booty in the back.
Thanks for the
Pretty
tip,
tempted
Ollie.
to give inspiration on that one, but
Oh my God.
Well, it's got to be below deck, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just
So
walk
let's
around.
just walk around. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
We're just on a boat walking around.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. What else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Have fun. I'm gonna stay up on top of deck.
Enjoy, Pavo.
Alvaro, what's with the face? Why do you look so solemn? This is supposed to be fun. Where's your sense of adventure? That's better. Grab him by the arm. Let's
I
go.
just want to say something, but no.
What? What are you gonna
Say it!
We had plenty of adventures the last week or month. I don't know how long we were on the island.
That's different. This is
Why not
more
take a
fun.
moment to relax and reflect on what we've already gone through and be grateful what we have right now?
Oh
Mm,
my god. Oh my god. Pavo, I have an idea. You, as a part of the team, you stay here and keep a lookout and meditate, do whatever you need to do.
I don't
That
know if
doesn't
you could.
require me keeping a lookout.
I was gonna say, I don't
Okay.
think you can keep a lookout and meditate.
Pavo probably can, right?
If I tried.
See? I knew he'd say he could.
Doesn't mean I will.
Fine.
You're on your own.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Don't get caught.
Oh,
We
won't.
will.
All right. So as
I feel like a
the
parent.
a parrot or a parent? Just want to make sure I'm clear on that. Okay. Just want to make sure. So it's very confusing with Pavo. I'm not sure sometimes. So as you kind of begin to make your way around the circumference of the overall ship, you notice that there are a few crates that are set up top, with probably 4 or 5 pirates in and around them, some of them kind of opening up the crates. Make a perception check for me. Eli, you can go ahead and make it with advantage, or you and Trix can make it individually.
Tricks, you make one too.
All right.
Did you say investigation?
Perception.
Perception. Yeah. 13.
10. So, from what you can see inside the crates as they're just briefly opened, a lot of the stuff up top that you're seeing right now is basic supplies. There's rice in there. You do see a few casks of wine, potentially some ale in there as well. Nothing really of interest or value.
Yeah.
Looking
you
on
guys
and
see?
moving around a little bit more, you take notice of a door that's situated right by where the stairs lead upward to the main deck. There are 2 guards that stand outside that door, seemingly unmoved.
That's where we want to go.
Where?
The door where the guards are.
Oh, now if you're going to do that, I need you guys to make a stealth check for me, please.
Well, we're not going into the door.
What
Oh,
what does
okay,
it
sorry.
look like?
No, no, no.
Is it like a close?
Looks like a pretty standard ship door. It's made of wood, just your typical rafters, kind of solid, stripped down kind of planks of wood. Planks, that's the word I was looking for. Doesn't seem to be anything special, but you do see quite a thick and fat lock that hangs from the handle.
Shoot.
And there's 2 guards?
There are 2 guards.
I could try talking to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to play like the gender card, but
Oh no, that's totally my thing. Don't worry.
maybe some of the ladies could do a little.
But do we want to do that
Hey,
now?
we don't
Because
even
that
know
means
if these guards are male.
I'm assuming.
oh, they'll like us. Doesn't matter.
I don't know if we want to do. I don't know if we want to do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How do we know
maybe-
how much time we need?
Depends on
We
how much
won't.
treasure they have.
Or is there some other way we could get in? Is there another?
Like climb on the exterior of the ship, like a little spider monkey, and
And go
if there's
through
a window
porthole?
or something. Yeah, a porthole.
Ooh,
That's
that
so
sounds
risky.
super
Someone's
cool.
gonna
Yeah.
die.
No.
No, we
Why
can
would you say
swim.
that?
Did we go below deck or did we go? Where did we go?
So right now you're on the, I guess it would be considered the mid deck that runs the vast majority of the ship itself. The mainsail sits amongst those. There are at the back third of the boat. There's stairs that lead upward to seemingly where the ship's wheel is for steering and whatnot. Where you guys are right now is what you're looking at is in between the two stairs that lead upward to the third level, there is a door that's situated directly in the center there with two guards standing right by it.
And they're male
Maybe
guards.
we can go to the lower level and then come through the floor.
Are they
through the
male guards?
floor. Yeah, are they guys?
One is male, one is female.
I got them both. Don't worry.
I don't know
You
if she'd
hear
be into
snicker
halflings.
on the wind as the universe reacts to Alara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing. I feel like if Sky isn't, it's Sky, right? I keep forgetting the bitchy pirates. There's two of them.
Sky was the individual that she was the one who betrayed you guys and disappeared during the fight. Talia is the one that you spoke with in her chambers when you were at the stronghold.
I feel like she's in there. If she's not around, she's in there.
Talia?
Yeah.
Being
I could
guarded?
not necessarily being like held in there, but I feel like she's chilling in there. Like those are her quarters.
Well,
So-
maybe we go from the outside then. See if there's a window. we have
Sorry,
rope?
no. Talia is in full view. She's manning the ship right now.
Ooh. Okay, so maybe it is empty.
Maybe.
I mean, we could always go check out downstairs to see if there's a way through. I just doubt it. We might as well. We
Yeah,
can't
might as
bust
well
in
go
right
check
now.
and then we can go talk to the guards.
This is
After.
our reconnaissance part of the mission, guys. So let's
what
just
else we gotta do?
recon.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, we head downstairs.
There's the downstairs is seemingly blocked by this door.
Oh, that's the only way to get downstairs?
Yeah.
Well, it's time for some parkour, guys. Who wants to parkour off the side of the boat?
Oh my god.
Fun never stops. Oh boy.
Or maybe we should convince Pavo because he can fly. And we wouldn't have to parkour anywhere. Pavo could just do a fly around and let us know if there's...
a flyby.
Yeah.
We
just see-
Pablo's not gonna do it unless we lie and just like he's gonna know. Pablo's gonna know.
I know. We'll say that that Alcor got stuck. And we have to go save him and find out if there's a window.
He's not gonna believe Alcor got stuck. You can say I got stuck. That he might believe.
Okay. Or me.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Alcor that thought I was klutzy. So, well, but Pablo doesn't seem to like me very much anyway, so.
Yeah, like,
probably
well, it's
would
your own
assume.
fault. You got stuck.
Yeah.
We could go ask and see what he says. The worst that he can say is no, which is what he'll probably say.
And then we'll just say please really hard.
I'm not saying please.
Oh god. Okay. All right. Well, who's gonna be? Are we gonna be honest, or should we fib a bit?
He's gonna know we're lying anyway. We can try, and I feel like if we lie, then he'll be less likely to help us if he finds out.
Or since he already hates me, I could lie to him first. And then if he catches me, which he may not because I am very good at talking around the truth. If he catches me, then you guys can be like, Alara, why are you being such a bitch to Pavo? And then you can just tell him how it is.
Oh, like good cop, bad cop. You want to play good cop, bad cop?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, we go back upstairs. Or wait, we were always upstairs.
Back on the deck towards
Yeah.
Pavo, I guess.
Yeah, Pavo was standing closer to the bow of the ship.
Oh, before we go to Pavo, I say, wait, what are we lying about?
Yeah, because if you're lying that someone got stuck, that person needs to now hide.
I could just talk my way around it. I could say that I really want to know how many windows are on the ship. Just because.
Made a
have
bet with
aspirations.
Eli. We want to know how many windows are on the ship.
Yeah. Okay. You can do it.
We're going with this?
Guys, no.
Are we at this point in the campaign already?
This is an insult. This is an insult to Pavo's intelligence.
Well, you want to know your surroundings. How many windows there are, how many doors, fire exits.
Oh, okay. What if
belts?
What if we put it this way? What if we're like, because they are pirates, we have suspicions that they might be up to unethical things, and they might have something bad hidden in that room.
Like
a bomb.
They don't, yeah, like a bomb.
Mind link! Alcor!
Yeah.
We don't even need you anymore. We already know. We
don't want to die of an
don't go out.
explosion.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one wants to die of an explosion.
I mean,
Right?
2 hours before landing in port is a good time to worry about this. It's been like 3 days we've been on the ship, but yeah, let's worry about this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
need
they
Yeah.
they have children that they're selling into like slavery or something. I don't
True.
know. Who they could have anything horrible or very valuable in there.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to sell him on the children in slavery. He might, if we say that, he might start killing people on board.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but we don't know there's children in slavery. That's why we need to
Okay.
find out. So you can't start killing people yet.
Yeah, but if somebody came up to me and said, Alara, there could possibly be children in slavery one level below you, I would not say I'm going to fly around and look to see if there's windows.
Yeah.
I would say, fuck you all, and go down there and kick some butt and get these potential children out. But if it's a
Elar's
girl,
right.
maybe, I want to check it out first, make sure it's, a real threat.
Okay.
And don't forget to punch people on your way down there.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that's what we're going with. There might be
With
something
Bob.
dangerous in the room.
Yeah,
Or-
and we need to see you on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, it's kind of not even a lie.
I mean,
At
yeah,
all.
there might
It's
be.
actually not a lie.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. You want us to hang back, or you want us to come
I don't know. I
with, or
think
what do you want to do?
you should come with, because it would look weird if I'm the only
Okay.
one talking to Pavo.
Okay.
And you guys are just watching in the corner.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
Okay, Trix, don't look too eager. Don't look like we really want him to say yes. Just look like
No.
neutral and concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Okay. 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 Neutral concern.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to approach Pavo very cautiously and with eyebrows furrowed and wide eyes.
Did you have fun with your treasure hunting?
Pavo, listen. And I'll sort of cut in sideways and getting close so that I don't know. Say, listen. And I'll talk in a lower voice. I'll say, we found out some extremely concerning information. Sorry, I'm just so nervous.
Really?
Laughing, yeah, because I have a fear of bombs, and they're. Sorry, I'm just so scared. I'm so scared, Pavo. There might be a bomb on the ship, and the only way, listen, I think we can tell if there is because there might be a window on the side to the room that we thought it's in. So we need to check to see. Can you just fly around, please?
What makes you think there's a bomb on the boat?
Because we overheard some guards talking, and they were talking about, time, and we're only, we're transporting dangerous materials, and we were like, oh shit, and we just got out of there because we don't want to accuse anyone of anything bad, because we might have just heard the wrong words because we were kind of far away, but we need to make sure it's not a bomb, because what if we're bringing a bomb to Qatar? So
maybe we should go to the captain then and bring it to her attention.
No.
Maybe
What if the captain is bringing
the captain
it?
could be in on it.
What if that's why she's going to Qatar, to blow it up?
Yeah, Talia's super shady.
He's the one who just helped rescue us.
Because
Yeah,
we
so?
helped her out, because she was in shady business dealings with some crazy gypsy wizard lord guy.
Listen, Pavo, it takes you 2 seconds. Just fly around and look for a window. Just tell us how many windows are on the ship. Don't you also kind of just want to know how many windows?
Not.
Bomb.
Actually, on the ship.
Whew, lots of waves.
Yeah.
All right, that one gets inspiration. Tricks, you can go ahead and mark down inspiration on your character sheet. Well done. Well done.
Well, if there's a bomb on the boat, we should bring it to somebody's attention. Why
Oh
am I
my
looking for
God,
windows?
Pavo! Just
I don't
fly around.
understand.
Just go.
I don't understand why you need windows for a bomb. It doesn't make sense.
Because you're gonna look through the window and see if it is a bomb.
Wait, do you want me to look through windows, or do you
Just-
want me to see how many windows?
Look at both.
You could do both, yeah.
Just
We
both.
don't want to cause a panic on the boat.
I'm so nervous.
Is Alara breaking
Elara's-
up laughing while she's doing this too?
No, this is totally a player
Elara-
issue.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is more player driven than anything
I
else.
just want to make sure.
I'm sorry.
All right,
We'll
fine.
tell you what, Alara, make a deception check for me.
My new dice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
New dice. I feel like you
Dice
say that
Goblin
every
was
I
time.
know, right?
No,
Every
I know,
week.
Dice Goblin. Oh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
She's not laughing. She looks very concerned. Very, very concerned.
All right, so all you need is want to know how many windows are on the side of this boat.
Yeah, where they are, do a recon of the windows.
All right, fine.
Do recon.
Thanks,
of the
Pavo.
room.
You're the best.
Go stretch your wings.
Yeah, I'll fly and I'll just do like a little circle around the outside of the boat, not looking through windows particularly, just counting them.
Okay. As you kind of fly by, you realize that on one side there seems to be 18 windows. On the other side, there's 19, though.
You're such a bitch.
Oh, that's not helpful.
Are they all in one line, or are they double stacked, or?
Wait.
No, they're double ports. So it's
So one here, different levels.
yeah. There's only there, which is strange because at the very back of the boat, on I guess the starboard side, there just seems to be one window that seems to be just directly on the back of the boat. Otherwise, there's sets of 8 doubled on both sides. Or
It would
whatever
be
the math
16.
is. Yeah. Listen,
Oh
the
god.
universe isn't very good at math in this world, okay? That's why there's
Oh, boy.
magic, so he doesn't have to do math.
All right, so I'll come back and just tell them, okay, well, there's 18 on this side, there's 19 on this side of the boat, and there's 1 in the back. I don't know how that's going to help you determine if there's a bomb in the boat. We should go to the captain.
No, wait. That one window in the back, can I figure out, actually, Alcor, you're good at maps. You know where we think the bomb is? Does it line up where that one single window is? Can you
Oh, no.
figure it out?
Might be somewhere where the bathroom is.
Hang a,
Alcor.
tie a rope to the side of the boat and hang down if you want to see inside of it.
Or you guys continue having this conversation, but I just got a text from my neighbor that's saying that one of our car alarms is going off. So go ahead and I will be right back.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Tie a
So-
rope to the back of the boat, and then you just climb down it.
Look in.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now we know how many windows are on the boat. Thank you,
Yeah.
Pavo.
38.
38.
I still think we need to go to Talia.
Nah, I don't
Oh.
think so.
Telling
We're
you,
good.
if there's a bomb on the boat, Talia's in on it. There
Are
would
you
be.
sure?
I'm pretty sure she's a shady person. She gets involved in a bunch of shady stuff.
Yeah,
She
shady-
literally she backstabbed the shady person that she was involved with, and barely gave us any reward. Also,
She
For
gave
helping
us-
her.
She helped save
She
our
helped us escape.
lives. What
And
kind
she's
more
bringing
people?
did
us-
she? Did
And she's bringing
she?
us to Qatar, though.
Well, we
Was our
she brought us to
equipment there?
Qatar. She brought us to Qatar.
Was
The-
our equipment there when we
the
escaped?
equipment, I feel like the equipment would have been there either way. Isn't that where they had all the supplies?
No.
yeah.
Okay,
It
well,
was
the
just our
beach?
stuff.
So
On the beach
she
was
did-
just our stuff.
so she did 2 nice things.
So
She's still
rescued us,
She's still
give
shady.
us free passage to this new land, and now you don't want to trust her because you think there's a bomb on a bus or the boat.
On the
Where's
floating bus.
Keanu Reeves?
the,
I was
the
gonna
Bomb on the
say.
boat.
bus on the boat.
I just think that there's a possibility that she could be in on it, and alerting her to it could like work against us if that's true. That's my
Okay.
point.
We just need to figure out which window corresponds to the room that we think the bomb is in.
But you
What
should
firm
know.
is
You're,
this?
you're the pirate expert. Just get your book and check the plan for boats.
Have a
Well,
bomb
maybe
on
I
the-
should go with you this
have
time then.
that.
She wouldn't blow up her own boat.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Well,
Why not? Maybe she's blowing up Qatar.
Why?
It's a huge island. How do you want to blow up a huge island? It's like a continent.
Well, maybe she wants to blow up the capital of Qatar.
Why?
listen, we don't know what everyone
don't
wants
know.
to do.
She's an
you know?
anarchist. I don't. Who knows?
Well,
Yeah,
in
why
this
is
case,
everyone
I'm going
going
to come
to Qatar?
along with you guys just to make sure and help out then.
Ooh.
Okay, but why do we
But-
need to even figure out? Isn't it? I mean, it all half. Wouldn't it just be that half the windows plus the back window are part of this room? I mean, unless we're saying that this room is actually divided up.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
if we just assume it's all of the 3rd level, then we know exactly what windows are part of it.
Yeah.
Pablo,
I mean-
how big were the windows?
I'm assuming just like the normal port windows, like circles.
Like, could Eli fit through them?
I don't know, Dave. Could Eli fit through the windows?
They seem to be tight, but you know, a halfling rogue would probably be able to fit through them somehow.
All right, so it's settled
Mind you,
then.
they'd have to somehow find a way to be on the outside, hanging from the side of the ship. But
Also,
and get through the
With
glass.
with this group,
my
who
perception of
knows?
flying around, did these port windows look closed or hinged to where they could open, or did they look just solidly?
No, they were just closed port windows from what you could see.
Okay.
Like hinged?
No.
Or no?
No hinge.
So we'd have to break.
Couldn't tell. There's
Break
just
it.
it was a quick flyby.
More close starboard.
Alcor, you know how you were like that fluffy dog thing earlier?
Fluffy dog.
Or
Yeah.
last night? Can you turn into that dog and just like go in there?
Or a mouse?
No, I usually don't teleport somewhere I don't see. I don't want to end up
Wow.
in something else.
You know,
On the
Trellis
top
has-
there.
wait,
Can I see Talia?
Ken!
I'm so
With the
dumb.
switchy belt.
Oh, really?
So can I see Talia
I could use
on,
the switchy
on the
belt so
top
I-
of the deck here?
Uh-oh.
Dave?
Yeah,
But
no,
also have
Talia's
a
been in
familiar.
clear view the entire time. She's pretty much just manning the ship at this point, doing a little bit of leisurely boating, sailing, Sunday driving. I don't know what you want to call it, but no, she's just been hanging out, yelling a few orders here and there. But otherwise, she's been in full view the whole time.
Okay.
I could use Shadow. I could turn Shadow into like a spider and look through the spider eyes to see what's in there.
No,
Perfect.
You don't just go under the door then.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Go
what
in
Yeah,
I
the
yeah.
room.
mean. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I can
sorry.
see
I thought you
through
meant
the
look
spider.
through the windows.
Okay,
Oh,
Pava.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start walking towards Talia.
No!
Where are you going, Pava?
Pavo, no, stop. Listen, Pavo. Are we friends?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, as a friend,
It makes more sense to get the captain involved
no,
in
I'm
something
telling
like
you.
this. Is
Doesn't.
I mean, if you think the boat's gonna blow up, we need to know.
That's not what we said.
That's what we're gonna handle. So don't worry. If we alert Talia, then she'll know we're on to her.
hmm If she is involved, which we don't know.
Why
So
not
just
find out?
act casual. Just act
Yeah.
casual. Look, go back to meditating. You know, I'll figure out. Let me see how long it takes to make my shadow into 10 minutes. I need 10 minutes. And yep, 10 minutes.
We'll take care of it, Pavo. Don't you worry your sweet feathery head.
Eli, make a persuasion check for me. And Pavo, make an insight check for me, please.
Pretty 20.
5.
Pavo, from what you're seeing, there seems to be something off. You're not quite able to put your finger on it, but it doesn't seem right to you.
I'm gonna
Listen.
go with you guys in.
Okay.
How can you go in as a spider?
No, he's gonna come with us. Just
Oh,
to
okay.
hang around.
Okay.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so 10 minutes go by. At this point, there's probably about 2 hours left so far. The 10 minutes goes
Okay.
by, and as you call forth Shadow, it appears in the form of a very adorable Lucas the Spider-esque spider on your hand. Big, bulging, cute eyes. Fangs not anywhere near as pronounced as they typically would be on a spider of that size. Very wholesome and cuddly.
Oh, the cute fangs.
The cute fangs. Yep. Actually, one
Shadow.
fang is just a little bit shorter than the other one.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah. Oh, guys, how cute is Shadow?
Appetizer.
Oh
yes.
Listen, if we're gonna be friends, you have to stop trying to eat my familiar.
Oh, I haven't
This is
tried
not-
yet.
Well, you need to stop it. Stop. I can see your mouth watering and I don't like it. Shadow is a lovable, friendly creature. That's actually, I don't know if you could eat it because this isn't it's like a familiar.
So okay. What happens if, and I don't want to alarm anybody, someone squishes the spider?
It's okay. Shadow just goes to another. I forget the word. Another dimension for a
The
little
far
bit.
beyond.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
and
other
then
spiders go when they die.
Shadow can come back though.
Okay.
If I recast the spell, so
Just
Shadow
making
will be
sure.
Okay. Yeah. Shadow just goes back to his home plane. So okay.
Cool.
How
All
far
right.
away is the door in terms of feet? Because I think I can go 1,000 feet.
Oh yeah, this is this is maybe 50 feet at most.
Okay. So I am going to go blind and I'm pretty sure deaf. So yeah, okay, before I do that. Okay, guys, I'm going to be deaf and blind.
Oh my
So-
god.
Moment of silence.
Let me just interrupt for 1 sec. Apparently, you
Yeah.
cannot eat a familiar. Just
Okay.
saying. So that's good.
See,
Pavo cannot eat your familiar. Don't you
What would
worry.
happen?
Can
It
try.
would be like
No.
trying to eat a ghost.
If anybody in stream heard that shattering sound, that was the hopes and dreams of Pavo. That just went up in complete smoke.
Okay, so I say, Alcor, do you have my back?
Okay, I hold her back.
Whatever. I guess I will transport my mind into Shadow. So Alara goes deaf and blind, and I send the tiny spider to try and go into the crack in the door.
Okay, so as you begin to reach down and put your hand closer to the deck, your vision goes tunnel vision for a brief moment as it switches towards that of the spider. There's a little bit of a jarring sensation as your psyche actually gets transported into the senses of the spider. It's a little off-putting at first because it's the first time you've seen with 8 eyes. But following along for the ride, allowing Shadow to take the reins and move forward, you scatter across the ship for but a brief moment. It's a very interesting perspective to be at, where a crumb of bread is that of a boulder. It doesn't take long for Shadow to make its way over to the guard door, or to the guarded door. It seems that looking up, the guards are just staring out onto the horizon, watching and surveying everything that's happening on the ship. It's easily able to sneak underneath the door. As soon as it makes its way underneath the door, it's met by an extreme darkness. Doesn't seem to be a lot of light there. But we'll say, for the sake of it being a spider, it most likely has some element of dark vision to it.
It does. I pulled up the stat block.
Fantastic. As soon as you get to the other side of the door, there's a bit of a landing before it leads down into a set of stairs. A few moments later, you find yourself, or the perception of yourself within the spider, at the bottom of the landing of the stairs. Looking through, you can see more cargo that's been set up, a few more crates, barrels around them. You see a stockpile of gunpowder and cannonballs off to the side. There are a number of cannons stretched out on that floor. There doesn't seem to be much directly underneath the bow in the center of the ship. However, you steer Shadow a little bit towards the back, where there is yet again another door, also seeming to be locked, as you see a long hanging padlock from it. Making your way underneath that door now. Looking around, your best estimate is this is the captain's quarters. Inside there is a bed, quite large for the size of the overall room. Some velvet linings and covers that are draped over the side of the bed. There also seems to be a large painting that sits just beside the bed, almost the size of a human or humanoid itself.
Okay. I don't see anything sparkly or like jewelry or money.
Treasure box.
No,
Bomb.
but you also don't see a window on the back.
Can I crawl and scurry up to the painting and crawl up the wall?
You scurry up the wall, and as you kind of make your way to the bottom of the painting, you're blown back a little bit as there seems to be, strangely enough, a draft that seems to be blowing in from underneath the painting.
It's always the painting.
Like a trap
right.
door?
Maybe. I can't talk to you. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
You
And I
can
got blown
talk.
back?
You technically you can speak, but you can't
Oh,
hear
that's
anybody.
right. I'm just deaf and blind. So I say out loud, okay, everybody, I see, I don't know why I'm doing this. Like I need to focus. I see, I'm in the captain's quarters. There was another, which is locked with another lock. And there's a painting. And I tried to crawl up the wall, but I got blown back. Like there's a draft coming from it.
like a
So-
trap
Oh, how
door?
loud she's talking.
She's like yelling,
Right?
help!
Can't tell
The,
how loud she is.
You try and communicate with Alara Eli, but she doesn't seem to be responding in any way.
Oh,
Okay, so she's
if
just
you
telling us that she
guys-
sees.
If you guys think that I should come back, tap me on the shoulder.
but we don't hear you.
You didn't
Yeah,
say
we
that
can
before
hear
you
him.
left, so oh yeah, you can. Yeah,
What?
that's true.
Yeah,
you can
I
hear.
said that out loud. I can feel.
Oh, I thought
My
you
apologies.
just.
My apologies.
Oh.
I
Why
can't
is she
hear
in the
you.
captain's quarters?
I don't know.
Thought you were looking for a bomb.
Okay, so nobody tapped me. So I'm gonna try again to go up, maybe up and around to see if there's a way to avoid the draft.
You do go to the side and go up the wall a little bit, scurrying above, using your spider, little tentacles on the bottom of your little insect legs as they hook onto the wall, climbing you up the side. You are able to make your way over to the side of the painting. Shadow now sits directly in the center of the painting.
What is the painting of? Can I tell this close up?
Not this close up. There is a phenomenal amount of colors within it, though.
Okay. All right, it's really windy here, guys. I am going to come back now,
Okay.
and I will, I guess, remove my consciousness or get out of shadow. If you want to say
It's
it.
strange. You feel this mental pull, as if a cold hand reached into the back of your nape for a quick second and pulled you backward. The vision of 8 eyes slowly condenses back down to that of a single point of focus as it's pulled back through the decks of the ship itself, and directly back into you. The remainder of the party see the once kind of milky clouded eyes of Alara now shimmer back with the vibrant color that you used to as she comes back to sense.
Well,
We heard everything you saw.
yeah.
You see
so
the
what do you guys
bomb?
think?
Did you
It might
find
be-
a bomb?
No, but it might be behind the painting. I mean, wouldn't that be where you hide something, your most precious area? It seemed like, behind 2 locked doors.
This is her ship, right?
Yeah.
Why would a bomb be behind a painting?
I don't know, Pavo. Why
Nobody
do people do
finds
bad
it.
things?
You guys are trying to get your valuable treasure from behind the painting.
Ollie, that's terrible of you to think that of us.
A
Is he
valued
wrong?
Possession.
What?
Is
I
he
don't.
wrong?
I think I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Look me in the eye. Are we really
Yeah.
looking for a bomb?
I mean, yeah. What if there is a bomb? Don't you want to find it?
That's a deception check.
Oh boy, that was a bad roll. That's a 5.
And I rolled an 11 insight.
As she says the words, her face turns a bright red.
Wow. So you wanted me to help you with your treasure hunt.
Well, no, yes and no. You don't have to help us with the treasure hunt, but there could have been a bomb. What if we found a bomb?
You know what, Pavo? With all due respect, and I do respect your your ethics and your morality, we would not have had to lie to you if you had just agreed to help us in
Steal stuff.
the easiest way by flying around and counting some windows. Okay, I'm not gonna feel bad. Yes,
You
we
didn't
lied.
ask me to count windows first. You told me there was possibly a bomb, and that's why you needed to see.
You know what? You're gonna feel really dumb if there really is a bomb.
Yeah, there could be. There still could be, Pavo. The chances are slim, but there could be.
You can go be mad at us if you want now. We're very sorry. We didn't want to implicate you directly, knowingly, so that is why we lied. Okay? We're very sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm
There's a
kind of
lot
sorry.
of
I feel
gunpowder.
bad. I do feel bad. I do feel bad a little bit.
Fly with him.
So I am sorry. We understand if you don't want to be a part of it.
I'm gonna go back to the top of the deck, and if the crow's nest is empty, I'm gonna fly up there.
The actually from what you can see right now, the crow's deck is the crow's nest is empty right now. There's still at least an hour and 45 minutes before land even gets called at that point. So you have some time in Solemn there.
I'm gonna yell up to him. Hey, Pavo, you see any icebergs?
I don't think he likes us.
He doesn't like me, and that's fine. I'm over it.
He doesn't like me either.
He's just not, chaotic at heart like we are. We embrace the realities of life, and you can't control life.
Just a bird that doesn't like a coup.
Oh.
Oh, that was so good.
Boy. Okay, so now that the morality police have left, should we still break in? I kind of just want to know what's behind this painting, but also I feel like we might get sucked into another dimension because it's against a wall. And schematically, does it make sense?
Yeah,
Big
because
universe.
if the window's not, if we don't see the window, then that means that it's because the painting leads to another room, and then the back window is in that room or
Okay.
closet or whatever.
That's what my guess was.
Another room is good. Another dimension or another plane of existence would be very bad. So,
Okay, so
Why
I
would
was
you
think-
give me those ideas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why?
I'm like, okay, we're dead.
okay,
Just
I've been
saying.
thinking, and at first I was like, maybe it would be a better idea if we waited until they were taking stuff off of the ship and then we just stole it when it was out in the open. But then I was like, it's Talia's ship, so she's probably gonna leave with it. I don't necessarily know if they're, so I don't know.
True. Wait, is Shadow still in there?
No.
Without, I know your consciousness
well-
came back, but is she still hanging out in there as a spider?
Did I say it out loud? Did I say I dismiss Shadow
No.
temporarily?
No.
I thought it, but I didn't say it. So sure, yes. Were you going somewhere with that idea?
No.
Just
Just
concerned.
want to know all the information.
Okay.
Counting the
Um,
windows.
Okay. I don't know, guys.
I don't
Is
know
it bad?
either.
What if she finds out? She's gonna know if we take something, and then we're gonna be stuck on this quite large island together. But still, do we want to make an enemy out of Talia? What if we take
So-
something she really loves?
I was gonna say there's a difference between like just pirate booty and stuff that they've stolen that they have like lying around in hoards, and taking things that are sentimental and of like specific personal value. And if there is did you see anything like a treasure hoard?
No, there's like
Okay.
gunpowder and like probably supplies for the ship or whatever.
Well, then that's
Eggs.
that. There's no booty on board.
Probably right. But now I'm just curious to know what's there.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
don't even want
curious
to take
too.
it anymore. I just want to know what it is.
You just ask her.
Ask her, say, hey, we broke into your
Hey.
quarters and we're wondering what's behind your
No.
secret painting.
We did not break in. I just happened to be able to fit underneath the door. It's not my fault that don't have to adhere to locks.
What you do? Your familiar doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
I
it's
can
up
go
to
there.
you if you want to try talking to her.
If you're that low to the ground, you can't even see the lock.
Especially if we have no intention of taking it and we just want to know what it is.
I could just say that
She might be chill with it.
I was being a spider for fun because sometimes it's fun to be a spider, and I was just going around and we saw a little alcove and I went under it, and then I saw another alcove and I went under it, and then I was like, whoa, there's this painting, it's so cool, and it's like really windy, and it'd be fine.
I mean,
Up
for
to you.
anyone else, that would be crazy, but for you, I think it would fly.
Standard.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's partially true anyways. I
It's
did
up
have
to
a lot
you.
of fun.
If
Hey,
she gets
Jason,
pissed, she gets
Jason.
pissed.
How many times can you use your belt per day?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Just
I
once?
can use it once per day.
Uh,
2
and
doors.
can you change into whatever you want, or just the?
Any creature of 0,
So you could
and
be a
then go back to myself.
So you could go be a spider and go in and just go and look, or be something else.
Yeah, I could.
Already looked.
I think, yeah, we already looked. Unless we're gonna actually like bust into it.
I mean, go behind the painting.
But I tried as a spider and I got blown back. Like, you need to probably
Smaller
be
spider.
bigger. Sorry?
So I'm not
Yes.
listening to this. I've gone off to ponder whether or not Ollie's gonna enjoy being a fish. I'm staring at the water, not listening to your conversation.
I don't know. It's up to you guys. I think that if they had like a treasure hoard, we would have seen it.
Yeah. What kind of friggin' pirates are these?
I don't know.
Well, we only
Crappy
looked at
ones.
one place in the boat on the boat.
Yeah, we can look around. We can keep looking around, but if that's where they're stationed, that's where they're protecting.
I mean, no captain like hides all the treasure in his quarter. They have somewhere else to put it.
Yeah,
Each share of the treasure is in his quarter, but the rest of the treasure is somewhere else.
Okay, universe. Does it look like there's anywhere else on the ship that we can access?
We cannot access actually.
You know, to the point of where you're at right now, you've kind of exhausted what's on the ship.
Yeah, see?
Well,
So as far as you know,
So-
there's just that potential of one room that you just don't know what's in there.
oh my god.
Could be something great, could be another dimension. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, man.
Up to you. It's totally up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do.
I want to know.
Okay. Now we have to figure out how to
I
get
don't-
behind it.
I can go and check. No problem.
Go check.
What?
Oh, can you go and check?
can change into an animal. I can change into a spider and go.
And then,
But
but then
and then
can you
ch-
change into a person while you're in the room and then change back into a spider and then come back out?
Yeah.
Do it.
oh, do
Do
that,
it.
Alcor! What the
You
heck?
could have done this the whole time.
God
Oh
damn
my
it,
god,
Alcor! What the
Alcor.
hell?
You are not a team player, man.
No, he just likes watching us suffer.
No, you get my
Who
attention
doesn't?
with what's behind it. So I'm interested now.
All right, Alcor.
That's right. That's the Alcor I know. Let's go.
So, as so are you doing this in the middle of the deck?
No, I need to go somewhere and hide.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me.
Are you going to make me do this, right?
I'll block you. I'll stand in front of you.
A halfling standing in front of him. Yeah, okay.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace of myself.
Okay.
That's how much? Stealth. That's 21.
Oh yeah, no, you're easily able to find some crates that are hauled up at the front, the closer to the bow of the ship, finding almost like a little alleyway in between the crates. You go ahead and cast your wild shape form, and as you do, what do you shrink down into?
Well, I'll go. If I have to go under the door, I'll go back as a spider again.
Okay, so transferring yourself down to the spider. A lot of your physical traits remain the same to a certain extent. The spider surprisingly has white hair that comes off of it and a beautiful blue back of a cobalt blue with a beautiful design spread across it. You're easily able to whip around the cargo, making your way towards the door, looking up for a brief second before you get within stomping range. You take a glance at the guards, and they don't seem to be paying attention as you scurry underneath the door. Following Alar's direction, you once again are met with a sense of darkness, but the dark vision doesn't impact you in terms of being able to see what's around you. You quickly whip down the first set of stairs as you turn the corner towards what was described to you as the captain's quarters. Making your way underneath the door, you get to the point of the painting, and suddenly there's, as you reach just to the bottom of the edges of the painting, a draft blows you back a little bit. There seems to be enough of a draft underneath it to be pushing your small spider body back from it.
Is it like under the picture frame, or is it like a door?
It's directly underneath the from where you can see. You cannot tell at this point in time exactly if it's the edge of the painting or if there's something underneath it.
Okay, so I'll change back to my human form.
All right,
And
just
I
like
will have a
that,
look.
you snap back into that of Alcor. Taking a glance around the room, you now see it as quite a fancy, luxurious room. Again, beautiful bed, large bed off to the side with velvet spread across it. There's a bit of a mahogany desk that sits over to the side with a few maps and scrolls off to the edge of the desk. Looking at the painting itself, you now see it. You're a little taken aback by the voyeurism of the captain, as it seems to be a nude painting of Talia. Taken aback for a bit as a growing young man, your face begins to beat a little red as blood rushes to not only your face, but certain other areas at this point. As you kind of reach around the edges of the painting, feeling almost as if you're sinning to some divine being by even touching the painting at this point. You feel that the edges of the wood of the frame that lies on the side seems to be able to loosen from the door, as if there's only just a latch that can be easily pulled off that is holding the painting against the wall.
I'd like to find the latch and open it.
All right, so
Lift it
What
up,
if
lift it
what
down.
if it's such, oh my god.
make a sleight of hand check for me.
No.
I'm so good at that. That's a 14.
14, you stumble around for a moment, as any young man would do when faced with a naked woman. You feel up the edges, but you do find what seems to be a little bit of a hook that sits on the back of the frame of the painting. Flicking that upward, it whips open on hinges as you are greeted with a room. Within the room, you now see chests filled with gold. There are phenomenally cut large gems that sit behind it. You find yourself, there seems to be additional items that you've never seen before, different types of armor that seems to be uncategorized, scattered throughout the hoard of treasure that you see directly in front of you. One set particularly interesting to you, knowing your history with magic at Lumnador, you instantly recognize the plate of armor as mithril.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
Don't die.
Don't die.
It's like that scene in Aladdin when Abu goes into that cave of wonders.
Oh, boo.
Where's the lamp?
If only I was playing a greedy character.
Mithril. Yeah, no.
No.
I kind of look in the back and try to see what's hiding behind it. If I can find a gem or anything which is behind everything, which would be hidden, not in plain view.
Make an
And,
investigation check for me.
Mert.
21.
21, you look around, and again, just astounded. You've never really seen this amount of treasure and booty, as they say, in one place.
Literally.
But out of all of the things that you see directly in front of you, one item stands out more so than anything else. One that you've seen a version of many times before. You see a bag of holding.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'll take that. Is there anything inside?
You could empty. Couldn't he theoretically fill that entire bag with everything in the room and then just bust out of there?
Technically, maybe not everything, but yeah,
Oh my god,
a good portion of it.
There doesn't
Eli.
seem to be anything inside of the bag of holding at this point.
At this point.
Yeah, you have to well, actually, I don't know if Alara would know that, so never mind.
We can't see him anyway.
Oh, you cannot see.
I know. I'm just.
You have to ask for what you want. Okay.
Can't ask, Alcor. You're all.
Everybody
you're
else
alone
shut
in
up.
there.
Alcor, what do you want to do?
He's at the 5-finger discount store.
I will not. I will not take the mithril armor. Too obvious. I will take a couple of gems hidden in the bag, put them in a bag, and put the bag on, and just put the bag in my backpack. Then change back.
Okay. You find a few astounding looking rubies and emeralds, and actually a small handful of very well-cut diamonds. And taking those gems, you quickly shovel it into the bag. Is there anything else you'd like to take?
So gold, gems, and the armor. That's it, right?
Are you? Well, there's a few sets of armor there that you see. There is the mithril armor. There also seems to be a strange set of armor that as soon as you pick it up, immediately from the points of where your skin connects with the armor, there is a bit of a steam or a smoke that billows off of the armor itself. It's not causing any pain in any way, shape, or form, but it does give off that strange sensation for a brief moment. You also see a set of armor that is a beautiful set of armor. It gleams in that just the window that pierces through on the back of the ship. You could see a knight or a paladin wearing this large set of armor.
It's too bad we don't have a paladin in the group. I'll leave it here.
Okay.
Sell it.
I'll take my bag. I get out, close the picture the way it was when I came in, and
Okay.
transform and walk out.
I want to see how this goes.
So, go ahead and add a large ruby, a large emerald. There were 5 small diamonds that you found within there. There is a set of mithril plate armor. And did you take the smoking or steaming armor as well?
No,
I thought he didn't take the mithril armor
I didn't
either.
take the mithril armor. I just took I just took the gems.
Okay. So, yes, a relatively large ruby, a large emerald, and about 5 smaller diamonds.
Okay. Alrighty. And a bag of holding.
And you now have a bag of holding. There you go.
All right.
Now, just so we're clear, there were mountains of gold pieces there as well.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, fair enough.
I know.
The worst person to go into a treasure hoard.
Or the best.
See, I'm
won't
torn.
get hot.
Pablo
We won't
would
get
be
hot.
proud. I'm disappointed.
I was gonna be like, there was nothing.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
nope, I didn't get in. No, I didn't find anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to talk about the nude picture of the captain. That's about it.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh, he's gonna hoard
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see those gems and ask you where you got them.
Yeah.
Yep, probably.
Wow.
As you as you leave the back room of Talia, you polymorph yourself back down into that of a spider. Once again, the strange, soft-haired white whiskers almost splay off from your body and your legs. You begin to make your way back, taken aback for a brief moment as another spider that is black and orange that kind of seems to be almost running around in circles at this point, is kind of inspecting you for a brief moment, but you beeline it for the door. You make your way up the stairs. Outside of the gate, you find yourself back to that small crate-like alley that sits closer to the front of the ship that gave you cover before, and with almost a blink of an eye, you return to your regular form of Alcor. And that's where we're going to take just a quick bio break. So we'll be back in just 5 minutes, not even. So this is just a minute, so you can go get your additional apple juices if you need it, or anything along those lines. Once again, we'll take a quick moment to thank everyone who's been watching, all the new viewers. Thank you for Midinex for the follow. Much appreciated. It always goes a long way. And the continued support of Jasmine and Zopia. You guys are fantastic, and thank you for all of your comments. We have been watching them, I promise. We do watch these kind of things. We're just kind of in the middle of stuff, so we don't have a chance to comment it all in time. But that 18-19 window, Jasmine, that was for you, buddy. I did that specifically for you. Anyway, we'll yeah, no, exactly, Jasmine. Give us just a brief moment. We're gonna quickly go grab some refreshments, do a quick bio break. Not even 5 minutes. We will be back. And continue this one thing that I thought was going to be about 5 minutes that seems to be turning into the entire session. So stay tuned. And I am very glad that I titled this The City of Trelis, because hopefully we will get there today, folks. Hopefully we will get there. We'll be right back, guys. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So while we were away, we did have a question to the cast that was posed to us. Trix, the question is, if you were separated from your special bottle, could you summon it back to your side?
Ooh.
The answer is no. I cannot. However, if it's destroyed, I can use a new one. And if I was inside it and it gets destroyed, then I'll just pop out of it.
What if
So
it's
there you have-
lost? Lost, not destroyed.
That wasn't the question.
Lost.
That wasn't the
Oh.
question. That's not how it works.
Cut.
There's one question. That's all there is.
Now we're
Across the
elaborating on the
streams.
question.
No, that kind of was the question. He says if you were separated from your special bottle, isn't that kind of like lost?
Yeah, what if somebody stole her bottle?
Could you summon it back to your side? That was the question. Not could you find it, not could you do anything with it.
Okay.
So if someone steals it from you, then what's the ritual then to have to make it?
You don't know?
Or do
You have
to
no
find
idea? You have no idea. You should ask Trix in game.
it? Well, you know. Pablo hasn't been that interested in the bottle.
I got you, Trix. Don't you worry
Just
about
the familiar.
Not impressed.
it. No comment.
I can't eat it? Damn it.
Jasmine, too big of an ale? No, this was here, let me show you. This was a gift for me from Christmas.
From
And
Christmas.
this
Wow.
is a flagon, and I know it's backwards because my camera's reversed, but that is our logo. And I've never been happier. I know, it's almost as big as my head. I feel like Thor. This is how Thor drinks his ale. So, for those of you in the Netherlands that are watching, Skull.
So is flagon? Oh, sorry.
The flagon.
Yeah.
But the only
It is bigger than my head, though. I
That's
100%
what I was
agree.
thinking. So is flagon a size? Like a pint?
A
Or is it like
flagon
a type of
is
cup?
it's the type of the cup. Yeah. So. All right. So that was not Dutch. I'm sorry, a glorious dote.
Yeah,
Dutch,
it's not Dutch.
or a glorious zote. Is skull? I don't know. Our good friend, infamous Bob. He always says skull, and he always says he's the Viking. So
Yeah, but
I'm sorry
it's-
if I'm intolerant or unintelligent when it comes to this.
I've heard of skullet. Like skullet. Like knock
No,
it back.
Skull is like
Chin up.
Swedish or Norwegian.
It's a Viking thing.
Yeah, which is not Dutch.
Is it not? What did I say?
Yeah.
Norwegian?
No, you said Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah,
Pass,
Dutch is another.
pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Am I right? Am I right? Legalize it!
No. No.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Google says a flagon is apparently 2 pints or 1.1 liter. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
And I've been drinking them all night long, my friend.
size.
Got a flag in it.
It's a lot different when I'm not saying things all the time. It just gives me all this extra time to drink my apple juice. And it makes me want to kill the party less, is what I'm saying.
Keep on drinking.
Yeah. This channel's going to turn me into an alcoholic just to make sure that you guys survive to level 20. But I digress. Let's jump back into the game, shall we? By the way, Chad, hope everybody's having a good time and enjoying the show so far. I am. I think this is great. We're having a great time tonight. So, Mr. Universe loves his vitamin C. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm not sure if apples are vitamin C, but hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the game. So, they might not be. Listen, it
I
hasn't
got
been
vitamin
proven.
C light.
You got opposite inspiration. You get minus inspiration for that, Ollie.
Aww.
That's rude.
Cheers to that.
So, Alcor, as you cast Wild Shape once again, you immediately revert back to your normal size. Looking around for a brief moment, doesn't seem like anybody saw you. What would you like to do?
Do we see Alcor pop back?
Nope.
I'll just join the party.
Okay, so sneaking just briefly around the side of the crates, you meet up once again close to the center mast with the remainder of your companions, save for Pavo, who is up on the crow's nest at this point still.
Sulking.
I was thinking it, but I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Guys, there's a lot of salt water around right now. I'm just saying.
Hey, Alcor.
Yep.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, what'd you find?
Was that huge painting
Yeah.
of the captain? Nude.
Yeah.
Completely nude.
Scandalous.
I know.
That's
Almost
all?
took it, but it was huge. Couldn't take it.
Is she
Yeah,
hot?
nothing major. Just like typical pirate room, I guess. Would have to ask Elara about it. I'm not sure what a pirate room looks like.
What? You didn't go behind the painting?
Couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
There's nothing. There's a wind
Where's
coming
it?
out from it, but it
Yeah.
couldn't go behind it.
Why not? Where's the wind
There's-
coming from?
I didn't take the picture down to check. It's huge.
Why didn't you? Why wouldn't you? If you know that
Yeah.
there's a draft.
I
Why
tried to
wouldn't-
move it, but it was nailed to the wall.
Oh, it was nailed to the wall.
Yeah. I don't want to break stuff. You should leave the stuff as it was when you walk in, not to get caught. First rule.
So where do you think the draft was coming from?
Outside, the the boat, the sea,
Uh-huh.
the room.
A lot of hesitation, a lot of stuttering, Alcor.
No hesitation. I'm just talking slow so I make sure you understand.
Oh, is that it?
What the hell, Alcor? Why are you so sassy? What's that about?
I'm telling you, the
Yeah.
wind is coming from outside, and you ask me how. I'm like,
Wait a
"Oh, I-
minute. The painting was loose enough that there was a draft, and yet so tightly fastened to the wall you couldn't undo it.
Wasn't it leaning up against the wall, Elara? Am I wrong? Universe, was the painting
know.
hung or was it,
It
up
was
against? It was hung. Okay.
It's hard to tell at the size of a spider. You couldn't even really tell what the painting was, Alara.
Right, but I crawled up the side. Did I see any nails or fastenings?
Oh.
You weren't looking for them.
Oh.
Okay.
But they would be giant.
But I was right up on
They'd
the
be at-
side, though.
They'd be giant. She'd have to
Right?
climb over them.
Hey, Alcor.
Yeah, no, in terms of it went from the path you took, from everything you saw, you didn't see any nails. All you felt
Where
was
were
a
the
draft from
nails?
underneath. What's that?
Where are the nails, Alcor?
Say it was nailed to the wall. I didn't say saw any nails. It was. There is no glue. There is no screws. It's
Right.
nailed. When things are stuck to somewhere, it's nailed somewhere.
So what took
How
you
do
so
you-
long? You're just checking out that painting, huh, buddy?
Yeah, and you know how many maps she has in there? Interesting maps.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Oh, it's stuck
You
together
bet.
now.
Got my eye on you, Alcor.
Just crossing my
you should
arms.
you should have your eyes on my spell instead of walking into them.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to help the party. Whatever. Okay, so Alcor didn't find anything.
Found a big painting of a nude captain. Okay, fine.
Something.
Maybe he found your bomb.
Pavo, you're not here?
What?
I will roll for perception for this.
All right, so finishing your discussion in regards to what was found and what was not found in the room, you spend the remainder of your time just sailing on the ship.
I would like to wait until Alcor, if he does, leaves the group or like separates himself from the group, and then I would like to talk to him. If that happens, I don't know if you're gonna do that, but I just wanted to say that.
Alcor, are you leaving the group at any point in time?
I didn't want to, but no, I really don't want to.
So yeah, no, that doesn't happen. Good job, Alara. Good job.
Well, I just didn't want you to be like, and then the ship lands, and I'm like, oh shit.
No, but
Okay.
as the time passes, most of you kind of stand around. It doesn't take very long. Pavo, you actually get kicked out of the crow's nest at about a few minutes after the entire excursion happened.
Somebody came
And you
up.
spend the remainder of your day sailing on Talia's ship with the rest of the survivors of the island. A spotter at a certain point calls from the crow's nest. Land ho! City of Trelis ahead! As the words ring out, you feel your subconscious flow back to you, to a similar moment aboard Schmelzy's ship so many moons ago. And while the memory not so fond, your senses begin to tingle with excitement once again. The idea of new lands and new faces and new adventures stir those happy chemicals within your face. They dart directly to the sides of your mouth and force them upward as you break out into a wide smile. As the crew begins to start with the docking proceedings, you stand in the center deck of the ship, surrounded by your companions. At this point, even Granny May, Schmelzy, and Raynor have joined you. Raynor, on the other hand, stands a little bit back towards the guardrail with one foot up in his too cool for school pose. As you're waiting for the next step, you overhear one of the crew members say to another member crew as they pass, "Yeah, but with all the ships docking coming in and out of the harbor, it'll probably be at least another hour before we dock. First round's on me if I'm wrong." As they scurry away, Granny May speaks up. "What an end to an adventure, eh?"
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You even found love. That's amazing.
A treasure that I not assumed that I'd be receiving, but Something I'm glad I found. Something I'm glad I found.
Aw,
For what it's
Granny
worth,
May.
I think you guys are great together.
She looks over at Smeltsy, and Smeltsy immediately booms out into a huge smile, his face going completely flush red. Ah, yes, yes. Well, what do you plan on doing after all this?
Who's she asking? Everybody?
Yeah, she's asking everyone. As you
Or
guys kind of
kind
look
of-
back and forth to one another, Raynor has a moment to speak up. Looks at Granny and says, "Far as I'm concerned, being stuck on that island was just a slight detour. I came to Qatar to find a bounty, and unless it's been already taken care of, I sure as shit plan on collecting. Sorry, pardon my language there, ma'am." And he kind of bows his head towards Granny for a second. "What about you, Granny? Off to find your kin, I presume?" Granny looks back towards him. "Well, Smeltsy and I have been discussing it since we left, and... Well, the thing is that Captain Talia offered us a place on her crew. So she said we'd be treated as equals and that we'd get our fair share. Of course, there was the caveat of no more dealing with crazy warlords. That's, that was a necessity. Yes, and after all that excitement back on the Isle, I'm not sure I'm ready to be settled down as a real granny yet. You know? So we decided to stay a while longer."
Oh,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Adventure continues.
There's still a little vigor in these old bones.
Oh yeah, we saw when you fed it to Sky.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch your tongue, little one. You must be good. You must be good. What about you six? What are your plans after all this?
Just I need to fix my fishy problem. Hopefully
Oh,
I can
yeah.
get that done soon.
That'll be
I don't know.
priority number one.
We've got
can,
2 party members that are fishy.
As far as you know, Alara, there's only one.
Oh, right. Sorry. My bad. We have a party member who's fishy. God, Alcor and your stupid secrets.
I can't tell you much, but I do know that within the city there is a large religious district. Perhaps you can find a healer there that might be skilled enough to find a way to heal your friend, your steel friend there.
Go there first. Not being selfish, but I don't know how long this is gonna take over me.
No,
No,
we
we
definitely
should-
need
yeah.
to help
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go there first.
get that taken care of. And me, since this is now back to my homeland, I would like to visit back to my monastery where I once came from. See how things are going at home.
I didn't even know that you were from this place.
Yes, the Mid-Eastern mountain ranges. I come from a small monastery there.
I never been up that way myself before. My kin don't generally head to the high places. But I think I have her. You secure, if you will, the mountain range. Yes.
Yes, my temple does.
away
Yes.
from the desert and all that's happening over in the desert to the east. Yeah.
Correct. There's a passageway that my monastery is responsible for, or we at least take pride in keeping, I guess you would say, people or demons that would not want to destroy the lands. We keep it a kind of a safe passage there.
Right. You're the guardians of almost the entire continent from where you are there.
Yes, we kind of consider ourselves the keepers.
Right. Well, carry on then. Carry on. Hopefully, you can keep us safe even from the landlock, even when we're on the water.
Hey, Pavo, do you think that we can meet your family, or are we too embarrassing?
Yeah. What's your family like? Are they all like you?
My family, so to speak, or just the monks who raised me. So they're more of like my masters.
Okay. Does your family live in the monastery too?
I don't really have a family. I was raised there as a small youngling, and I just grew up there without knowing anybody else of my kind.
Oh.
You poor boy. Of course you have a family. They're standing in front of you right now.
And I go and give Pavo a big hug.
What a family, right?
Yeah, I am so lucky.
Well, we can't all love family at some times, but they got your back when you need be. That's what matters.
Yes, I understand.
Good boy. Good boy. Well, it looks like we'll be parting ways then. And I don't mean to get teary-eyed or anything, but there's nothing more we can thank you for. Whether it be Smeltsy coming to me or helping us get off the island in the first place. We've lost some friends, and that will always stick in my heart, but the 6 of you, you have much life to live still, yes?
Oh yeah.
Hope so.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad, and I hope our paths cross again.
So do
One
we,
day.
Granny May. The
That would
pleasure
be
has
nice.
been all ours.
I will do a
Stunch
big
Melties.
curtsy and a spin to make my dress sparkle.
I just do a little bow.
Yeah, you all got way too much living to do. Way too much. Right,
Yes,
then,
we
enough
do.
of that. Enough of that.
I'll go and give Granny May a big hug.
She reciprocates.
Let's all group hug her. Let's swarm her.
Group hug!
Is it just us? Just me and Alara? Okay.
I will go too. I was just
No,
waiting
I'll say for
us
the
to arrive.
sake of the narrative, everybody pretty much except Rainer comes and joins the group.
All right, and as we group hug, I'll just slip my hat onto Alcor, my dancing hat.
I'll wrap my
Yes!
wings completely around as many people as I can.
Aw.
If there was only music, Ollie. If there was only music. You continue to have this conversation with Granny May and Smeltsy for just a few short moments before you begin to pull closer to the harbor. And as you do, you pass these 2 massive walls that seem to be enclosing the bay area, standing close to 50 feet tall. And that's just what you can see from the water's edge. Connected to the opposite side of each ends of the walls, you see these 2 giant lighthouses that seem to be built right directly into the cliffside. And as you get a bit closer, the majestic lighthouses that you see have one particular oddity to it. Where there's typically light shone from the tip, instead, you see 2 giant eyes made of this blue arcane energy. The eyes dart around the bay, observing each ship as it travels to and from the docks. As one of the giant eyes centers itself directly on Talia's ship, a bit of a nervous chill runs through your bones, as if it stood being judged by some kind of an omnipotent being. The all-seeing eye lingers for a moment on the ship, but eventually it pulls away and begins to focus on other ships that are coming in from behind you. As you pass through these massive barrier walls, your first glance of the mighty coastal city of Trelis now comes into view. The city itself hugs around the entire circlet of the bay, with large buildings and small, even built up on the hillside. Many of the buildings painted in colorful light pastels, as it gives off a very Mediterranean kind of Southern European vibe to it. As the city stretches back away from the water, the large and more pristine buildings start to come into view, almost as if it's a potential showing of the city's hierarchy and wealth based on where you are positioned, directly from the dock up to the cliffside. As you approach the docks, a large water tornado begins to form and spin directly in front of the boat. As the tornado begins to slow, standing in place, a large water elemental begins to appear, hovering above the waves, almost floating there above the water's edge. It stretches an arm out as if to gesture for the ship to halt. You hear Talia call out from behind the ship's wheel, "Lower the sails, men." A moment later, the tall sails begin to come down from the mast. And as the final sails fall, the water elemental takes hold of the ship's bow, and the boat begins to slow down. It finally comes to a rest in the middle of the harbor, and as it does, a large jet of water shoots up from beside the boat itself, arching over the side of the boat and hitting the top deck close to Talia. From the jet appears another water elemental creature, this time no bigger than a man. The watery silhouette approaches Talia with what looks like almost like a clipboard. Permeating from somewhere inside the creature, you hear it almost speak to Talia. Talia responds, "Yeah, always a pleasure to see you too, Douse. How's the wife and droplets?" "Oh, no, it's just a short stopover we have. We got some passengers to drop off and to resupply. We'll be out of your hair by sundown." The strange water creatures lets off a few more bubbling noises before transforming back into the water jet and departing back into the waters. The large water elemental holding the bow of the ship slowly begins to pull the ship towards the coast itself. As the ship reaches about 40 yards from the main docks, a line of bubbles from the dock to the ship begins to erupt from the water itself. A moment later, a small wooden loading dock begins to appear directly from the bubbles that seem to be spitting upward, bringing the wooden dock, the wooden loading dock, up to the water's edge. Once the boat is probably less than 2 feet away, a few crew members jump off the loading dock and secure the ship with ropes. The water elemental melts back down into the water. You hear Talia call out again. "All right, everyone, for the crew, let's supply before drinks this time, shall we? Anyone else, if you're looking to continue with the ship, be back here before dusk tomorrow evening." That's it, that's all. We'll see you back here, if we do.
Thank
And
you.
as she says that, your call out begins to kind of be drowned out for a brief moment as all of the crew and remaining passengers begin to file off almost in a single file form towards the loading dock. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, Alcor, do you want to go say goodbye to Talia?
Thought we were all going to say bye to Talia. Sure.
No, I thought you might want to give her a special goodbye.
I think she likes you more than she likes me. Anyway.
I'm just teasing you.
I know.
Are we all going to go say goodbye to her?
Might as well.
I'm just really scared I'm going to ask her about her painting.
So just get off the boat right now.
I think I can do it. We should give Talia a group hug.
I think
Or
we better
shake her
not.
hand.
Well, I'm going, and I'm just going to go and give Talia a hug.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
As you walk up to Talia,
Skip.
you
Skip.
Oh my gosh. Did you
skip. What does that
Yeah.
mean?
I
You
skip
skipped.
up to Talia. Like, I don't
Oh,
just
sorry.
walk. I
As you
skip.
skip up to Talia, Talia sees you approaching and immediately looks at you with a look of, "What do you want?"
I say, would you like a hug?
No. Our arrangement's over. You can get off my ship now.
What a bitch. See, this is what I wanted to steal from her.
Listen, is our agreement complete?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there isn't space for a little friendship. Huh?
I don't like friends. Friends are liabilities.
Oh God, you're gonna live a dark life. Enjoy it, and I will leave. But I will spin just enough to make my dress sparkle just a little bit.
And as you spin, a little bit of a golden sparkle kind of trails off, almost like the tail end of a sparkler.
Hope
You
it
should
gets
really
in her
find
eye.
friends.
Well, if we
That's
meet
bad.
again, have a good day. I'm just gonna fly off to the deck. The docks, I mean.
Okay.
Let's go.
As I
Find
walk
these
off the
healers.
ship, can I grab that bottle of ale that I saw when we were scouting?
Nice.
Well, the bottle of ale is packed away inside the crates closer to the front of the ship. So,
Oh, okay. So never mind.
okay. As you make your way off the ship, you begin walking down the loading docks and filing onto the main dock. The main dock is filled with sights and sounds most of you have never seen before. And being the middle of the day, the area is extremely busy with many people pushing past you with no regard. It's almost a nearly dizzying experience in contrast to the seclusion of Survivor's Island. As you look around, kind of dumbfounded in terms of all that's happening around you, you hear two small voices come from behind you, which is now closer to the shoreline than it is the water itself. No, they're mine. No, they're mine. They're mine. And as you turn to look, you see two young boys, probably no older than 10 or 11 years old, kind of pushing over one another on the shoulders as one seems to be victorious, pushing toward you. As he does, he approaches you all. Welcome, my friends, to the great city of Trelis. You are so blessed to be amongst the culture and sporting events and shopping. We welcome you with open arms to this wonderful place. My name is Ryu, and I am a guide of the city. There's nothing I don't know about this city. I know it like the back of my hand. Lived in these streets my entire life I have. And for only 1 copper, I will show you all around the city as much as you'd like.
Well, I think. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Eli. We need to go to see a healer.
Someone who specializes. Sorry, someone who specializes in curses, if you have that.
I would say our best bet is probably to head up to the Divine District. That's mostly where our healers and all of our temples reside that deal in spell work and spell services. That's most likely where you'll want to go. for this kind of thing. Do you want me to take you there now?
Sure, that would
Yeah.
be lovely.
Well, we gotta pay him.
Pay
Do
him
you
when we get
do you have change?
Wow.
Do I change for what?
I don't have a copper, man.
Yeah, me either. I don't have any copper.
I'll take a silver. That's fine as well.
Oh, I bet you will. Do you have change for a silver?
We can. I'm sure we can find someone with change.
I'll hand him a silver. Just take us there, please. No
His
change
eyes
needed.
kind of light up. Yes, sir. Or ma'am?
Sir.
Sir, yes, sir. I'll take you there post haste. Now you don't have any lodgings that you need to stop at first or anything? Is this more of a business or pleasure trip?
It's more business. Basically.
so you're
if we
expected.
don't do this, yeah, if we don't do this quick, my lodgings might be in the water, or they might be on the land.
Not sure what you mean by that, but okay, if you want to go to the temples right away, then we can head up there.
Thank you.
You spend some time walking through busy city streets, seeing just the vastness of the city in its entirety. He takes you up closer to the top of the cliffside, where there seems to be large arenas and temples and even museums. This seems to be the richer end of the overall city. Taking you to a particular temple, you're greeted with this beautiful cathedral that you stand out from. A large, almost tub-shaped fountains seem to spit out, ranging almost like geysers, almost 15 to 20 feet in the air as the water spews out from the center of it on all three pools. He takes you closer to the front entrance, and Rio looks at all of you and says, This is the most expensive temple that I know of. They would probably have something to heal your friend here.
Okay.
All right,
Will you wait for us in case we need you again? Since we paid you like 10 times.
Of course, I'll wait here wherever you want to go after that. I'm happy to take you there.
Okay. Well, don't if you need to get a drink or eat something. That's fine.
I've got all this water right here. I can just drink from that.
You're a good guy, Rio.
Resourceful.
You have to be when you're someone like me.
What does that mean?
Okay, Ilara, I know you want to make
Healing
friends.
now.
Ilara, do you want to stay outside and talk to Rio?
Yeah, stay with him.
Yeah. So we'll stay with him. I'll stay with you and Rio.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, not at all. It's just that we need to help Ollie, but I also want to listen to this nice little boy story. Would you both?
Okay. Well, we'll talk to the little boy after. We'll go deal with Ollie. You're right. I'm sorry, Ryu. You said your name was Ryu.
Rio.
Yeah.
Rio.
We're gonna pick this back up after our friend is safe, because he might,
Turn into a fish.
Yeah. So we need to.
I'm not
deal
sure
with
how that works if he's made of metal, but okay.
We
Yeah,
don't
no,
either.
I'll hang out here. I'll wait for you guys to come back.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find someone with change. Right? That's right?
No, you can keep the silver. Pavo said that's fine.
He seems like a very honorable person.
He really is. You have
Oh,
no
he is.
idea.
He is.
You need that sometimes.
Hopefully it wears off.
No,
I guess.
being good is what you want to become, Pavo. Nothing else.
I like you, Rio.
I like you too. We're almost the same height.
Watch
But you're
it.
still growing and he isn't.
Maybe you should come inside with us.
Yeah, come on in.
I just have this
No,
weird feeling.
I prefer to be outside.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Yeah, no, religion's not really my thing.
I hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, but we gotta
I'll
get
hang
our
out here
friend
and wait
good.
for you, though. I'm not
Cool.
going anywhere,
Okay.
I promise.
Okay. You'll be safe?
Swear
So I
to
take
God.
it the outside temperature and everything is like a comfortable day.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a beautiful, almost tropical day that you're facing.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
heal
let's
our
head in
friend.
and see if they can help our friend here.
As you walk into the cathedral, you first are taken back by the massive vaulted ceilings that are displayed in front of you. Intricate metalwork has almost been built directly into the stone with golden and silver inlays that are perfectly symmetrical in terms of their design throughout the entire cathedral itself. Clearly on the front entrance, it takes you directly into a place of worship as a large room opens up in front of you with beautiful tapestries laid out on the side, the sun beaming through beautiful stained glass windows of what look to be individual, either maybe saints or heroes that are dedicated to that church directly. To the top back area from where you can't really see at this point, but it sounds like there seems to be a choir or a congregation of monks performing some type of song or ritual of praise to the gods to which you have walked into. As soon as you begin to walk into the open ceremony area, immediately there's an individual that walks up to you wearing very clean white robes draped over himself. I'm sorry, we're not having a service today. Do you have an appointment?
No appointment. We just arrived, actually. We have more of an emergency.
Emergency, you say? What type of emergency are we talking about?
Well, my name is Oliver Sprocket. I'm a Warforged cleric,
Yes.
but I'm
yes, we
not
see
part
that.
fish. As you can see, I've been hit by a sort of curse that's been turning me into a fish-like being.
Yeah, so
I'd
you're
rather-
in need of healing services, is what you're saying.
Yes, that's what I need.
Right, so let me just jot this down for a brief moment. Curses. And how long have you had this curse, you say?
About a day or two.
Oh, yes, drats. That's not good at all, is it now? All right. So, to remove any curse, that's roughly 1,000 gold.
Oh
Are
my
you
god.
serious?
Yes, well, we do
What if-
fine work here.
Looking around,
Dude.
obviously.
Yes, I mean, that's the standard for any kind of curse removal in this area. Unless you want to take
You
your,
don't
take your
help
risk
people
with the shield.
from. So you have the ability to help, but you won't without being paid.
We're providing a value, are we not? And it is only fair that our value is given back in return, is it not? I'm
We
sorry. Are
owe
you
you?
saying you do not have the 1,000 gold?
I'm just
No.
shy a
Of course we
little
don't.
bit. About 985 gold.
What
Yes,
were you?
of course you are. Of course you are. Just like all the other adventurers before you. Yes. Well. I'm sorry. We can't help you then. Best of luck. Take
Excuse me,
care.
sir. You were saying something before. Blah blah blah. You were saying something about taking a risk with what? You said
Sorry,
unless you
what?
want to.
What?
Did I stutter? You said unless you want to take the risk with. And then one of us probably interrupted you rudely.
Yes, you did. And surprisingly enough, just based on your comments earlier, yeah, there's been a shortage of spellcasters. It's actually 1,500 now.
Would you be willing to trade something worth 1,000? gold.
Wait, he didn't answer my
Four.
question. I think he was gonna suggest another place to go.
Okay. Tell us.
Yes, you could always try with the shamans on the outskirts from one of the more, primitive tribes that reside in the rainforests. But you must find one in the first place, and if they actually help you out or not. But
I mean, we said we didn't have any gold, but I would agree. I would guess you would take some other kind of payment. Are you taking gems?
no, we're expecting gold. If you have gold, then go exchange your gems that you have, and then bring the gold pieces back here. We're not a charity.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
You are.
Can you
What?
send us to somebody that maybe takes pride in healing and helping others?
Of course.
Altruistically.
Of course. I'm sure there's a few individuals yelling on the corner about the end of the world that will be able to help you in all your needs. Feel free to help with them. But we take pride in our services. We can guarantee that your curse will be removed. But of course, there is the fee that must be paid. Of course, to the divinity that is granting us these abilities. Would you turn away from such a god that would heal you? And would you cast aside what he requires and the needs that he has in order for your selfishness? Of course not. Of course, no one would. So his equated is the 1,500 gold pieces. So yes, as long as you have 1,500 gold pieces, then we can help you. Yes?
Your god needs
Understood?
this gold.
Of course.
Anything
To show his divinity. Look at this beautiful church we've built for him. He has amassed a number of followers just based on what we've built here.
And who do you worship here?
I'm sorry, who do we worship here?
Yes.
You're not familiar?
No.
This is the Church of Solaris.
Cool.
Does that ring any bells to Alara?
Yeah, do we
Make a
know who
religion
Solaris
check.
is?
Oh, it's a natural one. Boo.
No idea.
Yeah. So
You
4.
are more of an Arcana scholar as opposed to a Divine scholar.
Is there anything you need done? Like, can we like mop the floors in here for you? Or like, we're actually pretty great adventurers. Like, I don't know. Do you have like some weeds you need picked up from like a really far place, or preferably something that wouldn't take us a long time, because there's obviously a time limit to what's happening to our friend here? Or
He
do you take
immediately
credit?
looks you up and down in your tattered, kind of a little bit dirty robes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, do you have any references that I could look into?
I don't need references.
Listen, how much time do we have here? Can you tell us that?
Make a persuasion check.
14.
14? Well, very well, then. I guess we could give you a little bit of an estimate. Yes. All right, spin around for me, Tin Man.
Rude.
I wish I had the curse spell.
Jeez.
Yes, well,
Oh boy.
I would say maybe he's got a few days. I would say maybe a week's time at best.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you for your help. We're out of here.
You're very welcome, and Solus bless you all, you, of course.
Thank you.
If we have the money for it.
Yeah.
There's always tribute to be given to when it comes to a deity. Yes, well, Clarence, and the patron walks off.
Oh man, I hate that guy. I wanted to punch him so hard.
I was
Too
going
bad you
to.
guys. As much as I'm against it, I kind of wish you guys would have found something on that ship now.
See? See?
Wait,
See,
but
Pavo?
Alcor did suggest giving him gems. Do you
Yeah, let's
have
go.
gems to give?
I don't
Yes.
have gems. What?
You do.
Let's go.
Gems?
Okay, let's go.
Need to, obviously, we need to sell them.
All right.
Okay.
So leaving the temple, you see Rio outside, kind of flicking a few stones, trying to see how far he can flick them off into the pond itself, trying to skip it across the water a few times if possible. Hey, you're back already. Is everything okay now?
No.
Not really. We need a lot
No.
of money. This church is super bougie.
We need the jeweler.
Well, how fast do you need the money?
Like,
Really fast.
as soon as possible.
How do you guys feel about gambling?
I don't think that's a good idea.
What kind
Okay,
of
just a
gambling?
thought.
Well, how
I don't mean to interrupt anybody. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'll gamble
if you're
a little.
looking, look, there's lots of jobs if you need them around. You can join something like the city guard. You can just patrol the areas and make sure that everybody stays okay. They're always looking for more individuals. There's
Bravo.
the labor guild. You could join the labor guild. They're big into the importing and exporting stuff.
Well, what pays a lot fast?
Yeah, we don't need a job, man. We need to sell these gems.
What gems?
Yeah, these gems that Alcor has miraculously, mysteriously, recently, apparently acquired.
From where?
I'm just staring at Alcor.
Yeah,
Just
Alcor.
staring into
Where?
his soul.
I'm just expecting an answer from Ryu.
Well, there's a couple places that you can go. You can try out the bazaar market. There's some traders there that you can possibly check out. If you're looking to go to something a little more high end, there's the golden market. That's not too far from here. It should be. They're pretty particular on their stuff, so you got to make sure it's the best of the best. If you want to get the top dollar for it, but I mean, I might know a guy if you're.
Do anybody know
Wanna-
anything about gems? A puzzle.
Alcor, are you serious? You've known me my whole life. Does anyone know anything about gems?
How much they're worth?
I'm pretty sure I could figure that out. As a jeweler, I'm pretty sure I could figure it out.
Maybe not here.
No, we have some stuff we need to talk about first, Alcor.
Yes, we shouldn't count it here in front of the god of greed.
So basically, what we need is lodging for the night. Let's find lodging, and then we'll take care of the gem.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ryu?
no, I can. I
When
can.
did
I
we
can
find
absolutely help you.
gems?
Bravo. Just follow the lead.
What
Sorry.
kind of lodging are you looking? Are you looking for like a full blown lodge kind of thing, or are you looking for an inn, more of a tavern kind of thing? What's your price range you're looking for right now?
Alcor,
cheap.
what can we afford?
It's a good question. Probably an inn.
I know one just down the road. It's not that far from here. I can take you down there.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, no,
I have
that's-
no idea how much a
absolutely.
room is at an inn.
Follow me. It's no problem. It's called the Beach's End.
It's like a
Come on
great
down.
inn.
Beaches Inn.
Let's
Oh.
go.
I've never.
It's a pretty happening place. I mean, it's if you're gonna feel
Okay.
the limelight of the city, feel the inner workings kind of thing, Come on, guys. I can show you. Come on, let's go. It's a lot of fun. And he grabs onto Eli's hand and starts pulling him forward kind of thing.
I'll roll with that.
He takes you down a few side streets, probably about a 20-minute walk from where you are right now, closer back towards the water in the kind of lower district. As you enter into the establishment, you see a relatively large tavern that rests on the main floor. The upper floor, you can see that there's a little bit of a railway, almost like a catwalk walk that leads towards additional rooms over top. As you walk in, there's loud, boisterous partying going on all around you. People are yelling, clanking drinks towards one another. It seems to be a very packed tavern. It's very loud, almost overwhelming to a certain point, as Ryu looks back at Eli and says, "Isn't it great?"
It's loud.
"Yeah, I know, right? It's great." And he keeps kind of pulling you towards the bar rail, where you would assume that the owner, or at least barkeep, stays.
Are you old enough to be in here?
No one really checks that stuff.
Okay.
Are you old enough to be in here?
You better believe it. You watch it.
Okay, sorry. I know.
But there's an age limit?
You got about as much chin hair as I do, so I'm just saying. Anyway.
I'm growing it out.
You all follow as Eli gets dragged towards the front bar rail. Except one of you. Now remembering of the hat that resides on your head.
I didn't leave it on.
Take it off.
As you walk into the cantina, you hear coming from the side loud, amazing music that just captivates you. As soon as you walk in, your toe begins to start to tap. You just feel this burning desire to dance.
Yes.
As the rest of the group begins to make their way towards the bar, Alcor kind of pivots off for a second. And unbeknownst to the rest of the
move
group,
towards the music.
you certainly will. And you move towards the music, if you know what I mean.
Why?
As you walk towards the dance floor, your body starts moving, and you start jiving. And before you know it, you're broken out into a full-on dance, hardly feeling any anxiety or any problems that might be inherently within you at this point. All of your ambitions and inhibitions are completely free as your shoulders shake to the rhythm, your hips sway to and fro. You've never felt this alive in a very long time. And as you dance, two individuals walk up to you.
Uh-oh.
One of them seemingly quite large, similar to that of characteristics of an ogre. As you're dancing back and forth, the ogre shoves you in the shoulder and looks at you and says, "My friend here, he don't like you."
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Why not?
Is he still dancing? Is he saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's still dancing.
Why not?
He shoves your shoulder once again. "I don't like you."
Is it the
Does
same
any
guy
of
or
us
the
see
other
this?
guy?
Yeah, are we seeing
This is now the ogre that's now directly up in your face.
Okay. I'm really sorry about that. And I continue dancing.
He grabs you by the cuff of your shirt, and as he does, pulling you forward, a few people scatter back in betweenst it. You hear a loud yell from the other side of the room. Looking over, you now see the bartender yelling out, "You know the rules! No fighting in here! No fighting in here! In the back alley! Let's go!"
I'm dancing!
Yeah, as they all say. And he picks up a scroll from sitting underneath the bar. Leaning it over the top of the candle, he sets the scroll on fire. And in that moment, Alcor and the two individuals vanish from thin air.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Give me a break.
kicked out of the bar.
No, I feel like he transported them to the back alley, and now Alcor is by himself with all these like nasty ogres with no sense of humor.
Who is at
These like
the very...
full-on ogres or like half ogres?
They were probably half ogres.
And can I still hear the music where I am? This is very important.
So Eli was being pulled up front. Who is sitting at the back of your little caravan towards the front bar?
I mean, if Alcor was in the back, I would have been trailing near him, staring him down the whole time. Just waiting for a moment to pull him aside.
Would you, though?
I definitely was. I've literally been waiting for there to be like one moment to pull him aside.
Okay.
So, but if he was like pulled out from the middle or whatever, I would have been near Alcor staring him down.
Okay. Make a perception check with advantage then.
Okay. Oh. Goodbye, Alcor.
There was a pretty shiny thing on the side and
With
she didn't see me
advantage.
go.
You should buy new
That's a-
dice.
I know, it's 16.
Oh yeah, no, 16. You would have absolutely heard the kerfuffle, and if you were focused on Alcor at that point, you kind of saw what transpired, and as they disappeared, as the bartender burnt the scroll.
Guys, not to alarm anyone, but two crazy things just happened. One, it finally happened. Alcor danced.
Mm-hmm.
Two, would I be able to make the connection that he was probably transported to the back alley? Okay.
Yeah, given the fact that if you would have been paying attention to the entire thing, you would have heard what was said.
Okay. So, and then the bartender was like, no, you can't fight in this bar. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, these like ogres, they were like, we don't like you. And Alcor was like, why not? And then they were like, we still don't like you. And then the bartender was like, you can't fight in here. And she like burned a scroll and sent them out to the back alley to finish fighting. So I think we need to go save Alcor.
I can't hear this, right? Because I'm at the bar.
I'm telling all you
she's
guys.
right beside you. Or she's right
Oh,
behind
okay.
Is there a back door to that alley that we can see?
you. Make a perception check.
Perception. 6.
You fly around
21.
and check how many windows there are.
Yeah, you absolutely notice that there's a back door off to the side.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go check it out.
All right.
Start heading out.
Okay. You guys begin to make your way out. In the back alley, Alcor, you're still being held by the cuff of these two individuals. As the individual kind of stares down at you. That's more like it then.
Does he have anything metal on him?
He pulls back a fist, swinging it down towards your face. He decks you directly across the jaw. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Do we see this by the time we get out, or does this happen before we get out the door?
This has happened before you guys get out there. Alcor, is there something you want to do?
Yeah, does he have anything metal on him? What is he wearing?
He's wearing a leather vest that's open. Doesn't seem to have a shirt on underneath. He's got a bit of a grayish skin underneath, but pretty well built. The trousers that he wears is kind of more of almost like a corduroy kind of texture. Does seem to be wearing a belt with a metal belt buckle.
Any jewelry or anything?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay.
See a big fist.
Well, I guess I will cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. After getting hit in the face, you're kind of pushed back for a brief moment. He lets go of you and kind of gives a little bit of a snarl, a smirk, if you will, as he punched you in the face. He kind of readies himself. Go ahead and cast Thunder Wave. Is there a save to that?
Yeah, Constitution save.
To both?
Yeah. If they're in front of me, yeah.
Oh yeah, they both fail miserably. I'm gonna assume that a 4 and a 5 is a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's 16 point of damage.
Oh yeah, no. As you cast this thunder wave, almost bringing your hands together in a clapping motion, it lets off this sonic boom that directly comes from behind you, kicking up the dust as it flies towards them. They get thrown backwards, smashed up against the wall, the force damage hitting them entirely. You almost see the red appear directly on from the attack that was hit. They both kind of stagger upward and say, all right. I'm sorry. No. We must have mistaken you from someone else. Oh, apologies. And they both begin to turn and run towards the entrance.
No worries. See you next time. Bye.
As you're saying this, you watch the remaining 5 companions fly out the back door, looking very concerned for your well-being.
Hi guys. Can I hear the music? Am I still dancing?
No, at this point you're outside the tavern, so you don't actually hear the music.
Okay. So I say, hi guys. I will remove the hat this time.
Handing the hat back
Where have
to
you
Ollie.
been? Hey, honey, this is yours.
You're
Ollie?
muted. We didn't quite catch that. Ollie.
Uh-oh.
Ollie, what did you say?
Can you guys
I
hear
said
me?
I said thank you.
Okay.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. Alcor, what is going on? Where were those guys? Did we see them running away?
I think I danced, and they didn't like the way I danced, and they were not too happy about it. I was not too happy about it, but I was more unhappy with them being not happy with me than them unhappy with me than my dancing, so they left.
Honestly, I'm
Okay.
just mad that I didn't get to see you dance.
It was great. Alcor, why don't you dance more?
I don't know. I don't have it in me, I guess.
Clearly, you do.
Yeah, I fully expect to see more dancing from you now.
All right.
Always
Shall we
borrow
go?
my hat if you want.
Is there anyone else in the alleyway?
Make an investigation check for me.
Oh, that's suspicious. I was just expecting a yes or no. Jesus. Oh, what are these terrible rolls? Oh, 7.
7, as you kind of look around, trying to get a sense of where the hell you are in this point in time. You don't seem anybody standing upright, but just behind an area, you see a leg on the ground, sticking outside from garbage.
Did we just
I
find a...
will run
Why did you have to look?
immediately. I will run immediately and remove the bags and whatever has to be done to see if somebody's hurt or if they're dead or what the situation is.
Immediately running over to the area, you pull off any of the debris. As you put your hands directly towards the neck, you feel an ice cold on the skin.
Oh God! Oh guys! Fuck! There's a dead person body. What can I tell what this thing I'm looking at is? Is it like humanoid or?
It looks to be a humanoid-esque male in his older years.
Oh, there's a dead body here. There's a dead body.
Just leave it. Just pretend like you didn't see it.
Just leave.
They're gonna think we did it, are they not? We just got.
If we tell people about them, why would we tell somebody about it? What we found?
Oh God, I don't know. I just feel like it looks really bad on us. We walk into this random town, or like city, this bar. We're like kicked out within 20 seconds, and now we found a body in the alley. I don't know.
Alcor, did you?
We weren't kicked out. We walked out.
Okay,
I didn't do this.
I mean, if this is the place where everyone is sent to fight, they probably just leave the losers here.
There's no other bodies around, and based on Alara, how cold the body is, you know this didn't really happen just now.
Oh.
All right, shoddy not telling.
I would like to just like search the body for like any
loot for gold.
Really, guys, for any
ID
identifying-
or
A driver's
Yes.
license.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Is Rio?
Yeah,
What does
Searching
Rio
over
say?
Searching over the body, Rio's still inside.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Searching over the body, you do find a slash just in his midsection, seemingly from probably a knife or something along those lines. Underneath his
bugger.
shirt, you see a pendant with a strange sigil on it.
Right.
Alcor, make a history check for me.
Oh, no.
Okay. It's a 16.
16, you looking at the pendant, you immediately recognize the symbol that's on there. It is something that you've seen a few times in your life, worn specifically by your adopted parent. They were never really clear on what the symbol was, but you always saw them with it.
All right.
Check out
I'll
this
also
pendant,
say-
guys.
I'll also say 2 other members of your group immediately recognize the symbol.
I don't know if I'm
Those
one of those
are-
members.
Dramatic pause.
2 of you know, but you don't know
Yeah.
who.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end the episode for tonight.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna leave us hanging too.
Welcome
say-
to Trelis, my friends.
Did you say
Uh-oh.
parents or parent?
For what? For
For Alcor, his parents or his parent? Adopted, just one?
his adopted parent, yeah.
Parent.
Or parents, sorry, okay.
Oh, parents.
You
Okay.
said parents. Have to.
Okay.
If you have 2, then that's fine. That's,
Okay.
That's. I just couldn't remember if it was 1 or 2.
Oh man.
Oh, I want to know what I know.
Shifty. I know.
What else is
So,
new?
who knows?
Yeah, I'm interested to know who knows.
Yeah.
No.
I have an idea what it is.
Exactly.
I want
Who
to know who knows also.
Come on,
For us,
we're back on from a 2-week break, and you don't think I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger? Come on.
I know.
What DM would I be if I didn't leave y'all on a cliffhanger? What kind of
What it
storyteller
means
would
for
I be?
Alcor
I got
could
to
mean
make
something
sure that
different
our
for
chat
somebody
comes
else.
back next week. God,
That's
come
right.
on.
Well, that was fun. I missed
So,
I missed
Good
our
start,
games.
yeah. Whew.
As did I, Eli. As did I.
Thought we were gonna get to kick some ogre butt.
I thought you were guys
I
were going to
know.
do a lot more than what we were going to do, but hey, we wanted to go rob some pirates. Apparently,
Yeah.
Not too much, just a bit.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
The only thing I don't want to do like the other campaign. I don't want to make like an arc enemy at the beginning of the campaign already.
No, that was just a brief homage. You're okay.
I feel like you would have gotten away with a lot more. Like, look, we just walked right off the ship and
Yeah, probably could have gotten a lot.
yeah.
Come on, next time she goes there, she doesn't know it's us. Come on,
How would she?
Yeah.
she's seen us do stuff like other people don't do. They would have never seen anybody go into the room.
And we disappear on the big island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're going
Ship
sailing
docked
after
there
in the
for
morning.
like
so.
a day.
See, look,
People
we're
could have
gone.
hopped on.
We met that little kid and we were gone like a fart in the wind. She would never find us.
Island goes to explode at the end of the campaign. And
So
she's got the
elegant,
only boat.
Eli.
Who explodes?
Saying if the island explodes at the end of the game and she's got the only boat off the island,
Oh.
Then we know.
Elcorn is mithril.
I don't care. I cannot wear mithril anyway.
Ollie could.
Oh, is that why you didn't take it?
Way to look
What?
out for the party.
Only thinking of himself.
All easy on well, an armor would be obvious, right? Like you go into the room, there's like a suit of armor missing.
Yeah.
Wait, I had
Yeah, but
five.
you could have taken some gold, like
Yeah, for
1,500
sure.
pieces.
I have way more than this.
Oh.
Pieces.
You don't know how much
Yeah.
gems are worth in
Those
D&D,
gems are probably
right?
worth a lot
Mm.
that we don't
Well,
know.
You're gonna need a Lara to
diamonds.
price them.
I said small diamonds.
I know, but the ruby and the emerald are big, and the ruby and the emerald itself
Yeah,
is pretty
they're-
expensive.
They're not cheap. They're not cheap.
I just checked what I have, and it's like 16 pieces of gold and some random necklace that I stole off the first ship.
What? You're loaded.
You should-
16 gold?
Yeah.
You should find a way to get that appraised.
I will when Alcor goes. I'm gonna do it.
You mean when he passes it to me and says, "Tell me how much it's worth"?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to the district or something. No, you're just appraising it.
Well,
I'd like Elara to tell me how much she thinks it's worth. That way we don't walk in blind and say like, yeah, good.
I have to agree with Jasmine. Rubies are top money. You guys got something good with the ruby.
Yeah.
Well, we
Alcor
didn't
does.
get it.
Sorry. Yeah, let me
Alcor.
rephrase. Alcor did very well with the ruby.
Let's say the ruby should cover Ollie and I, and still we have some left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna pay the 1,000 just for yourself and leave me hanging?
The 1,500
We'll find
times
out.
2.
Oh,
yeah,
1,500.
no, thanks to Eli, it's 1,500 a piece.
No, it's okay. We'll get it back down.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will.
Yeah, we'll get it back.
I'm sure
down.
there's other temples or places we can go. It's a pretty big city, right?
Yeah, and
Oh,
you were at a religious district, the Divine District. There was
Yeah, so
quite a
there's
few temples and whatnot, but Ryu probably knows that one was the best for healing.
Most expensive ripoff.
I'm just wondering if Druid can cast curses on people. Because I
Listen,
think I'll have to
you
come
pay
back
for
here.
what you get. You pay for what you get.
Don't.
And no,
always get
druids
what you
cannot
want.
help right now.
No, I cannot remove curse even at a higher level. It's not for me. That's for Ollie and Elara to do. Maybe
Me?
trees.
Wizards can do that?
They can remove curses, yes. I don't know if
Oh.
all wizard can, but some of them.
Not. I don't think at your guys' level they can.
No.
No. It's like a remove curse. I think it's level 3 or level 4 spell.
Well, there's remove curse. There's greater restoration. There's a couple things that you could probably do to remove it, but that will have to wait until another time.
Indeed.
In the next episode. Perhaps we'll make it there in the next episode. But until then, all my wonderful internet friends, Jasmine, Zappo, if you're still there, cross the streams. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And I'll remind you, as I always do, to all my adventurers out there, be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah.